One does not simply kill Boromir in the first movie of The Lord of the Rings. Welcome back, guys, to Fog Entertainment. It's a bit of a different video today. It's a bit of a movie theory, and it's like, why did they kill him off so early? It is so crazy, 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 crazy. It is absolutely mental in the first movie to kill him off. I mean, there could be a simple answer for this, right? And it could literally just be the fact that he was played by Jim Beam, of course, or Sean Bean, sorry, Jim Beam. I always call him Jim Beam. Quite mad. And as you see here, I've got a few comments for Reddit, and Constant I1231 on the Lord of the Rings page, it says, because he was played by Sean Bean, that's why he was killed off early. Wiser Student 557 says, you mean that's why they cast Sean Bean to play him? Then Angry Sardine says, actually, J.R.R. Tolkien said in an interview that Sean Bean was the inspiration of Boromir. And then someone called Delete It says, no, I think he tweeted it. End of discussion in that board. But it's like, why did he get killed off so early? You look at the cast, right? And I'm sorry, but Big Sean Bean is, top of the range, top of the morning day buys. He's absolutely incredible. I like the guy. I like him a lot. I've seen him in Game of Thrones. I've seen him in that movie we reviewed where he was hunting everybody down. He is quite special, isn't he? Big Sean Bean. He really, really is. And Sean Bean, right? And you look at the rest of the cast and the band of, Mongoloids that went with them, so to speak, and it's like, I think there was a lot more people you could have killed off, like Gimli, or whatever, like the Scottish dwarf Viking guy. Could he not have been killed off instead of Sean Bean? Now, I get it, maybe at the end of the first movie you need a big death, right? And I haven't even watched the other two movies, right? So I'm not even too sure what happens. I mean, but 20 minutes before it, you've got Gandalf's death. And then, saying that, I've not watched the rest of the movies, and I'm actually willing to bet decent enough money that Gandalf's no dead at the end of the day. But there's just so much going on here. Merry and Pippin, Scooby-Doo, Billy Boyd and Dominic Manor, Merry and Pippin, what a show they put on. I wouldn't want any of them to die in the slightest, not a chance. But there's just a lot of people that I think could have went. I mean, I know their group's already small to begin with, but I actually don't think he needed to die. People saying, well, he needed to die in order to show Frodo that, well, it shows you the poison, essentially, of the ring, how it dwarfs people's minds into doing bad things, and someone needed to die to show the pure extent of how that could go. And I can kind of get that element of it, but for me, he was killed off far too early. But again, that seems to be Sean Bean's gimmick. He just gets killed off far too early in pretty much every single thing that he's in. It's honestly quite incredible how early he gets killed off in movies and TV series and franchises, etc., etc. And I don't think it's a simple case of, well, if you actually changed the actor to somebody else, they wouldn't have done it. I still feel like this character would have died, but the fact that J.R.R. or whatever came out and labelled this, said the cat, Sean Bean, that's the name, was an inspiration for the character of Boromir, just tells you kind of pretty much everything you need to know. But anyway, guys, R.I.P. to the big man, R.I.P. to him on Game of Thrones. And if you want to check out my Lord of the Rings review for the first one, it's out on the channel. But until next time, peace.